How you doing, YouTube? Mal and Massive Beer Reviews. Back with yet another review. A little bit of Belgian style Saisoniness in the form of Adelbert Brewings, the Philosophizer. Adelbert's new brewery to me. Was lucky enough to get a couple bottles. Went through a couple so far. There's a third one. I did a cranberry sour and what was the other one I did? Hibiscus Saison. So this is kind of like a more of a base Saison. Probably a little bit more robust than the canned version, being that it's cork and cage. That's assumptions. Am I right? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to dive into it and see what she's got. As far as what it says on the bottle itself, it says Adelbert's Brewery Philosophizer Sip and Ponder Handcrafted Belgian Style Saison. 7.8% alcohol by volume. The other one was, I believe, 5 and change. Maybe even sub 5. So definitely a different beer, at least a different recipe or a different variant on that one. On the side here, it says serve it 45 to 55. These are probably like 54. Bottled on January, February, March 22nd, 2017. This is August 22nd, apropos, 2017. And it says, this smooth ale, tea citrusy with bready notes and a hint of peppery spice. Its dry finish and mild carbonation make it perfect for pairings with grilled chicken, rich fishes, and cheeses, like Chambert and Brie. Story about the brewery, and that'd be that. Yeah, label-wise, it's cool. It's kind of like old school, kind of Belgian-esque mixed with a little bit of Americanized kind of art design, I guess you would say. Plain to the point, not much going on, but there is, that kind of slick kind of labeling, a little bit more graphic designy, so that's where that kind of, the two merge, I guess you'd say. So, let's give it a whirl, see what she's got. A little cork and cage Saison. Just clean my house like a mofo, kind of sweating. It's going to go perfect. Oh, that's what I like to hear. It's not super jumping out of the bottle, but it's not something you expect from the Saison sometimes. I like my bottle conditioned beers to have a little bit of angst to it, a little bit of aggressiveness, a little bit of eagerness to get out of the bottle, let's put it that way. But you're talking about Saisons, typically not something that's just going to kind of go ape shit, but at the same time, 7 and change, it's a little bit higher than your more typical old school Belgian Saison. 2.5, 3 fingers, nice creaminess, nothing too crazy, creepily uniform bubbles throughout. And she's nice and hazy. I mean, she probably looks what a lot of old school Belgian style Saisons look like back in the day. A lot of them are filtered quite a bit, especially the American-based ones. This one's a bit more traditional-like. It looks a lot like a New England style hazy IPA more than anything else. But, back in the day, they didn't have centrifuges and filtration systems and all that kind of stuff, so you just got the beer you got, especially with Saisons, being that it is the workers' beer. So, let's see if we can get a nose on her. Pretty big nose, might snort some foam here, so stay tuned. Ooh, that's nice. There's a soft kind of banana to it, but it's not an over-the-top banana like a German Hefe or like some other Saisons. It definitely has that kind of banana yeasty ester, but there's a little bit of spiciness going on in here too. You can't really pick it up. It's more of a fruity spice. What the hell is that fruit? I don't know, but it's pretty damn fun. Yeah, it's like a soft, almost like a creamy peach. Like a kind of a peach with a little bit of dollop of cream on top of it. So you get a little kind of creamy peachiness on top of that kind of banana. But it's not that sweet. That all sounds like dessert. It's very kind of European style dessert, not like an overly sweetened Americanized version of a dessert. They kind of use the sugars in the fruit when you're serving those kind of desserts to add the sweetness to the dish, not let, just throw granulated sugar in it. You kind of keep everything kind of tamed down and let that kind of sugar all combine, then bring a more of balanced kind of dessert as opposed to like this over the top like sugar bomb. Yeah, really fruity on this, really fruity. A little bit of funkiness, not too crazy. If there's a little bit of kind of spiciness, the very soft kind of coriander, that's pretty much it. But yeah, she smells really pretty. Gotta dive in. Cheers. Oh man, that spice is kicked up quite a bit based off of what I had to nose. It still has that that fruitiness, but that spice kind of jumped over it. It's very just straight up like coriander, maybe white pepper in there. Yeah, very spicy on the peppery edge of things. Coriander. I keep saying nutmeg. There's no nutmeg in there. I don't know why my brain. Maybe a little hint of it, but I keep wanting to say that word. Got a really nice mouthfeel to it. There's a really nice kind of weediness to it. Robust. This is an ager. This is something I think that would age really well. 7 and change, definitely going to get a couple of years out of it, but I like to see kind of the different flavors develop in this beer. Because it is really impactful, very earthy, almost a little bit dirty in a good way. Really nice Saison, man. Really nice. This is kind of like as core 4 as you could possibly get. Which this is. The last second, I kind of wanted to say there's a little bit of oak in there because it was an overt dryness. But that could just be just me. I just got like a bunch of dental work done, so I'm wearing like prosthesis in my mouth and stuff, and it's kind of making my mouth dry a little bit, so that could be that. Yeah, but it's really nice. And it says, oh, okay, brewed with spices. So they definitely threw some extra spices in there. I didn't read that part. Kind of makes sense now. Yeah, it's just vibrant on a spicy end, but the whole time I just thought that was all coming from the yeast, which would have been amazing, but I think can be achieved. But at the same time, it didn't taste like it was anything outside of a normal beer. It didn't taste like it was like a ton of spices that didn't make sense. It made sense throughout the whole bit. So yeah, definite coriander, white pepper. I still want to just say nutmeg. I don't know why. I don't feel like I'm getting a super impactful nutmeg. I'm getting this nice dryness to it that's like an oaky thing. But that could just be the spices at play, and like I said, myself. But really tasty beer. It's the kind of like, just take a traditional Belgian-style Saison and just every nuance just kind of dial it a little bit. Not to 11, but just a little bit more jacked than what you're normally used to in a really cool way, in a cohesive way that kind of works. I dig it. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better Belgian-style Saisons that I've had as of late. Actually, yeah, one of the better Saisons, Belgian or otherwise, I've had as of late. Just really works for me. This is a beer style I love. So, yeah, it's got all the good stuff going on. Let's see. Value to availability? Don't know. They're not distributed in Pennsylvania, but, Florida, I believe, California, north of Texas, getting out in that Colorado area, I believe, in and around the South mostly. So I don't know. I was lucky enough to have them send me some beers. Thank you very much, guys. But, yeah, I assume it hits distribution because I checked out their, like, kind of distribution map. But, again, your mileage may vary. And just say if you like what, will you like this? If you like Belgian Saisons. If you like Belgian Saisons, if you like well-made Saisons, or, we should go. If you wanted just a little bit more from your typical Belgians, this one, like I said, that had a bit of spiciness, kind of jacked up, brings a little bit more to the table, a little bit more robust of a beer, and it's a good thing. Sometimes you want a little bit of gentleness, and it's a very gentle beer, still rounded and soft, but a bit more impactful, especially on that spice side, which, if you're looking for that kind of thing, this will fit the bill. So there you go, another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you didn't, anywhere in between, down there, Words and Stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, all 4 of those places. And yeah, another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice Saison right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.